Chotu and the Toy Trouble. In a bustling modern town filled with colorful houses and busy streets, there lived a cheerful little boy named Chotu. Chotu's cozy bedroom was a paradise of toys, colorful cars, shiny robots, and soft stuffed animals were lying all around. Some toys sat neatly on shelves, while others lay broken and forgotten on the floor. Grinning mischievously, Chotu examines a broken toy robot. One fine morning, the air was filled with excitement as Chotu's mother, Soni, entered the room with a surprise. Her warm brown eyes sparkled with affection as she handed Chotu a gleaming new green toy car. The car sparkled under the sunlight, its tiny wheels ready for action. It beeped cheerfully and flashed colorful lights, captivating Chotu instantly. The cozy room felt warmer, filled with love and happiness as Sony watched Chotu's excitement grow. Chotu says thank you to his mom and clutched the toy tightly, his heart pounding with joy as if he had received the best gift in the world. For a while, Chotu played gleefully, racing the toy car across the floor, watching the lights flicker and listening to the beeping sounds. His laughter echoed through the room, filling every corner with happiness. Yet, his curiosity, like a bubbling river, soon overflowed. The car's blinking lights and sounds teased his adventurous mind. Chotu sat cross legged, grabbing his tiny screwdriver with determination. Piece by piece, he began unscrewing the toy car, his little hands trembling with excitement. The shiny green parts clicked and clattered as they hit the floor. Chotu's eyes gleamed with wonder, exploring the world hidden inside his new treasure. As Chotu pulled at the car's delicate pieces, a small snap echoed in the room. The beeping stopped and the lights died out. A hush fell over Chotu's once lively space. His smile faded, replaced by a deep frown of guilt. He stared at the broken toy car lying lifelessly among scattered screws and wires. The colorful room suddenly felt quiet and heavy. Sony, watching from the doorway, sighed softly. Her warm brown eyes reflected both concern and patience as she watched her curious son learn another hard lesson. Unable to fix his broken car, Chotu rushed to the living room, his little feet padding against the floor. There sat his father Pradeep reading his newspaper. Chotu tugged at his father's arm, eyes wide with hope. Pradeep lowered his newspaper slowly, his firm but caring gaze meeting Chotu's pleading eyes. There was silent understanding, yet a hint of discipline lingered in the air. Chotu pleads his father for a new toy again, but his father refuses it and explains Chotu that he will not be getting new toys if he keeps breaking the old ones. Chotu walks away with a disappointment. That night, the sky outside turned a deep blue as Chotu drifted off to sleep. A magical dream swept him away into a world beyond imagination. Around him, his broken toys, silent robots, torn teddy bears, and lifeless cars began to stir. Their tiny eyes glistened with sadness. A soft golden glow enveloped the dreamy land, creating an atmosphere of wonder, mystery, and regret. The toys' voices echoed in his mind, filling him with a strange, unfamiliar guilt. In his dream, Chotu walked through the vast, mystical land of lost toys. Endless piles of broken and discarded toys stretched towards the horizon. Each toy seemed to tell a silent story of fun they once had. In the center stood a grand toy king, small but noble, wearing a tiny golden crown. His eyes were wise, his face calm. The air was thick with the sadness of forgotten toys. Chotu's heart grew heavier as he realized the cost of his careless actions. The toy king approached slowly, his gentle presence commanding attention. He shared the forgotten truth that toys may not speak, but they feel. Every scratch, every break left them lonely, wishing only to be loved. As the king's words echoed through the land, tears welled up in Chotu's eyes. He felt the weight of his actions pressing down on him. The land glowed softly, wrapping Chotu in a blanket of realization. This magical world had shown him the value of care, respect, and love. Chotu woke up with a jolt, the morning sun peeking through the curtains. His eyes were wide with realization, his heart pounding with the memory of the dream. The world around him felt the same, yet something inside him had changed. He looked around his broken toys and felt a new wave of responsibility wash over him. Today was going to be different. Determined, Chotu gathered glue, tape, and his tiny tools. With gentle hands, he began fixing every broken toy. One by one, the lifeless robots, cars, and stuffed animals found new life. His room, once cluttered with broken dreams, transformed into a lively, colorful space filled with hope. Chotu's face beamed with pride and joy as he worked tirelessly, whispering silent apologies to each toy he brought back to life. From the doorway, Soni and Pradeep watched silently, their hearts swelling with pride. They exchanged a warm glance, proud of the lesson their little boy had learned. With a smile, Pradeep walked forward and handed Chotu a brand new toy, a reward for his hard work. Chotu's face lit up, his heart full of pride, love, and gratitude. From that day on, Chotu became the best toy keeper in town. His room transformed into a haven of love and care where every toy, old or new, was cherished. The modern town bustled outside, but inside Chotu's home, a new story unfolded every day, full of love, laughter, and respect. Chotu learned that true joy came not from getting new toys, but from loving and caring for what he already had. His journey of love and responsibility had just begun, filling the home with happiness and pride forever. Happiness is not found in constantly seeking new things, but in appreciating and caring for what we already have. Through curiosity and mistakes, we learn valuable lessons about responsibility, patience, and gratitude. When we treat our belongings and the things we love with care and respect, they remain with us longer, bringing joy and meaning to our lives.